Hello, everyone. I'm Denise Dunleavy. I'm an animal communicator and intuitive, and I want to share a success story with you. It still blows my mind when I get a very clear message about something that I couldn't otherwise know. So I just want to share this experience. I had a client that asked me to talk to their cat, Zany, because Zany was sick and they had been to the vet and could not figure out anything that was wrong. So when I talked to him, the first thing Zany said is, "I'm fighting." And so I asked him who he was fighting. And he said, "I'm fighting in my head." And so I knew that he was worried about something. And when I felt into it, he said he was worried about a male in the house who had some kind of health issue and was not taking care of himself. And so then I felt more into Zany's body because I was still trying to figure out what was going on health wise. And I was drawn to his stomach. I could feel my own stomach and I was getting nauseous and feeling kind of gross. And that sometimes happens to me when I worry. It affects my stomach and my appetite. So I thought maybe it was from that, or maybe he was showing me that the person was having stomach issues. And also, Zany was saying that he really felt like he needed to look out for the family, that if he didn't do it, something bad might happen. And so he was taking the weight of this on himself, the weight and the pressure. So I relayed this information to the client, and she said, "My husband's been dealing with stomach issues, and he has a client at work that he's really stressed out about." And she followed up, and I said, "Oh, well, that's definitely what's going on. That Zany was trying to give them a message that this was happening and needed to be addressed." And then I checked in the next day, and she said Zany was already doing better. He was eating and hadn't been vomiting that day. And I really believe that the relief of getting this message across and knowing that it was being addressed and being taken care of was going to allow Zany to feel better. I think it's really important to notice that our animals are very in tune with us. Sometimes they're telling us things about ourselves that we need to look at. And another thing that happens is animals will sometimes take on issues that their people are having. For instance, Zany could have been saying, "Well, give me your stomach ache. I'll take it so that you will feel better." And it is not uncommon for people and their pets to get the same health condition at exactly the same time. I've heard of that happening with like kidney stones. A person gets a kidney stone and their cat gets one at the same time. And that is not a coincidence. So I just wanted to share this little story. There are so many ways that animal communication can be helpful, and you never know what they're going to say.